Hello guys, welcome to this top-down analysis on Bitcoin and USDT. So, we're doing the top-down analysis, so it will serve as a guide to understand where we're heading to. So, from this chart is on a monthly time frame where each candle forms every month. Now, looking at this chart, you can see now that majorly the price has been climbing up. You can see lows, you can see higher highs, you can see higher lows. And as it is, if you look at what's happening here on this chart, you can see now this is a low, there's a low point here, there's a high, there's a low point here, and it's trying to climb up further. You understand? So, but as it is, it has climbed up here. So, what is the next thing we have to consider in analyzing this? These are the multi-time frame. Now we've gotten the direction that Bitcoin is what is going up. So, looking at possibility of how we can enter this trade. So, I go down for that too. Normally, if I'm to look at this chart, I can either convert this chart to a line chart, so to be easier for me to be able to pinpoint likely zones we need to consider while analyzing the market. So as you can see what's happening in this chart here, I'm trying to point out my resistance zone here. So I kind of look for where they are the pivot points here, where price has this sharp bend. So it gives us a guide and a clue to what we are looking at in terms of the market. So our focus is what's going to happen here. Now, as you can see, the price has been climbing using this. So, if I'm to duplicate this or probably clone this further, I can still pick like a channel. So, invariably, it's as if price is within a channel, but I was broken out of this channel, hmm, which is like kind of like somehow. But as it is, once price break out of the channel, I want target is what. But as you can see, this is another point here. So most times you have to be careful in this market because there might be a lot of fake outs. So as you can see, markets don't just jump up, it moves like this. So what we're expecting from here is if market could break this the support area here, it's going to it needs to like probably come to a support level before it can do what finally was shoot up. So it's possible market could come to this area zone here before it can continue in this direction. So those are things you have to put into consideration while analyzing this market, not just jumping into this market. So we could see something like market coming to this place here, and we could expect market to do what continue to the upside in as much as it stays within this channel. So now this is for the monthly time frame, which is as a guide. So by going down to weekly time frames. Now in the weekly time frames, we'll now look further to see what is happening in the market. As don't forget that we're analyzing BTC USDT. So this is what we actually, we've speculated because it's within this zone. You understand? Within this zone, which is more or less like a channel. As you can see, what's happening here. So price could still come down here and do what I still climb further. And as it is, the only obstruction that could be has been broken. So from our left hand side, if you are to draw this strong support zone here already, you can see I'm able to connect that. So not knowing that this is also serving as one, so I can just connect them together. Don't forget, we are not only just looking at the straight line, we're looking at an area in the markets. As you can see, what's happening here, price is also trying to test this strong resistance zone here also. And you can see, so there's no point jumping into this market. So that's for weekly. Let's go down to our daily time frame. Now I'm using my line chart to actually understand what's happening in the market. So what do you think is happening now? The market is trying to do what? React to this resistance zone. And look at the way the market went high here. So normally if I'm to pick my pivot point to and I'll click on this and break it out, so I'm likely looking at likely zone markets could do what to reverse. So if market is going to reverse from what we're looking at, I'll be waiting for the same zone I told you. You can see the zero point 0.5 fib and 0.618 fib area. Also, as it is, the market has been what climbing. So why should I jump into? So for my day time frame, I move down to my 4 hours time frame. Now in my 4 hours time frame now, which means every candle forms every 4 hours. So what do you think is happening on this chart now? I pick my trend lines. If I'm to start connecting this together, this gives me look like more or less like what an ascending triangle. But if price will still be within this range and break above this, it means that price could do what continue to the upside. But as it is, if price could still come down and confirm that it's going to come down, we're expecting price to still come down to this zone for a continuation to the upside. But generally, the trend is what is up. Hope you understand what I'm saying here. So those are things. That's how to plan every trade. So let me change this back to my candlestick chart, and as you can see, what's happening here now. You can see the way price has been reacting on this support zone. See, if price want to come here and on the 37 196 area, it will also act as what a support zone here. You understand what I'm saying now? So as it is, might be most likely an ascending triangle. So if you have to look at what might likely happen, let me just pick from this height to this height and just copy it. So I'll be saying something like this, which is around that 41,000 area could be our target if price breaks that strong resistance zone. You understand? So as it is, in as much as price has not broken this, so how can I enter this trade? There's no point entering this trade. Even if price has even broken this, it must confirm to us that it's on a what a support level. So that's the trade plan for BTC. So going down to 1 hour time frame, you can see how easier it is to trade this market. So that's why you never jump into a trade you don't know much about. You understand? You can see the way price is being rejected in this zone here. You can see it has gotten to this extreme and it's trying to do what? A lower high, a lower low. This is a lower high, this is a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low should come into this place. So if I have to duplicate this and say, okay, fine, let me just wait and just see if price will still stand within this channel. It makes it easier for me. You understand? So you can see how easy I was able to look at this analysis. So if I'm starting connecting on my point together, I say, okay, this is what the swing low, connect this together. You can see invariably I'm expecting this breakout to happen. So, but if price will be climbing further below this 37,200 area, I rather wait for this support zone. So there's no point jumping to the trade. So I believe you'll be able to learn one thing or the other on the top analysis of what BTC USDC. Thank you.